So, so Dave's not here, man.
Oh shit, I'm not even plugged in at all.
No, I can hear it. Lug nut.
Yeah, I was just talking.
Back.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I was just talking to Senor Dave. He answered while he was driving. He's like, yeah, I'm in Coquille. I'm like, what the fuck are you
Wait,
doing
he's still in Coquille?
Well, he's on his way back. He's like, I'm running by my house to grab my stuff. We'll be there in a couple minutes.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Well,
yeah.
Aren't we?
Did he tell you why he's late?
He said that he went for a drive.
Yeah, I got the extended version.
Oh, what's the extended?
I mean, he went and decided to not go to class. Because he ran into somebody that he knows and was like, "Oh, I'll just have a few drinks." Dude, it's noon on a Wednesday. Okay. He emailed his teacher asking where they were gonna go or something, and then didn't hear anything back. So he's like, I guess I'm not going. And then he's like, I'll go for a drive, because that seems logical.
Hey, some people like to drive.
Yeah, I mean, not generally while drinking, but whatever. Not my call. He's been known to drink and drive. What's the big deal?
Yeah, it just takes out a fence here and there, almost kills himself and others, but
big deal.
Thank God for that tree.
But he's like, yeah, I went on a road out towards Roseburg, and then I was like, kept thinking it'll eventually turn back into pavement. And he's describing where he's at, and he's like, I think I'm near Coquille. And I'm like, you just drove through where Gramps used to go elk hunting. So it's like, it's hilly hills.
Yeah, I know where he's at. Like I used to
country.
Do what was called the Tioga Mountain Men Rendezvous out there.
Yep. Tioga Unit is the one he went through.
And I did dirty stuff out in the fields in there too. So oh yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, like he finally calls me when he's almost to the road. I've been trying to call you. Like he says it like that, and I'm like
he's fucking Darren Crouch.
Yeah, like my phone is like right here. It clearly works because I answered when you actually did call.
Yeah, the one time that you actually put the phone. Yeah.
So anyway, he's coming. He's like, and then he was like, I think I left my headphones and microphone at home. Yeah, because you forgot it was Wednesday. He's just.
I didn't know what day. I haven't known what day it is like all week. I thought yesterday was Wednesday, today, and then today I was like, what? It felt like Friday all day, but I had to keep reminding myself that it was.
It's not Friday.
It's not Friday. It is in fact Wednesday. I want to show you something what I got today.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
Fix this.
It's
nice.
So the funny thing about I'm probably gonna end up flipping it because this thing is fucking wicked expensive. Mm-hmm. I saw it on OfferUp and I was about to lowball this lady, and Baby was like, "No, just pay for it. Like that one right there is worth way more than all that." But it's just Chewbacca.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool. And the only thing it's got the Mariners logo right there.
Yeah.
And it's one of those I'm probably gonna put it at a premium price. And then just be okay if it ever does end up selling for some stupid amount of money. Yeah. And until then, I have a super cool Chewbacca.
Nice.
So yeah, this one's apparently wicked rare. One of the things that Bailey figured out is that the special nights where it's just the characters are worth way more than the Cal Raleigh as Superman. That one's valuable, but the Wonder Woman one that's in July will be way more valuable than that, just because it's just Wonder Woman. weird little bobblehead economy is.
Well, to me, that makes sense because, like, I don't know who that person was that you said,
Right.
but I know who Wonder Woman is.
Exactly.
Like, I know who Superman is. I know who Chewbacca is. So, like, your market is, I feel like, bigger than, like, a combined. Like, say they made a Star Wars action figure, but it had, like, Michael James on it.
I wouldn't take less than 2.
I mean, that's what it sells for.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit out like I'm
2, you're just getting
market value. Like I want to put it at.
it's there, but
I want to put it at like
if
2.
this guy offers 150, I say take it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take $125 in like for an hour and a half of work.
I was gonna say you set it at like 175 because then it's less than market, but it's still up there, and
Well,
and it's gonna sell.
Market is 200.
That's what I said.
Yeah, oh, I thought you said like 145. I misheard you.
175.
Oh. Or do the old 200 or best offer.
Yeah. So I've noticed, like, are you talking about using eBay?
Potentially.
So, like, when I sold those shoes, the reason I started them at 99 cents was because I knew that they would sell, and they charge, if you start your price high, they charge based on that. But if you start at the low, they'll let you list it for free. So you start at low and then it's whatever. But if you do like a start at low and just set it for like 10 days, you're guaranteed it's going to sell. It might sell low, but if it's as valuable as you think it is and as many people are as interested as you think they are, it'll probably bring you the money you want.
Yeah.
And you won't get hosed on the back end because like, we need this.
Yeah, I'm also going to take it to the bobblehead boys I know. Maybe throw it, because I've got 2 other Star Wars themed night guys.
Yeah.
And I might be like, hey, look at you could have all 3. You could have it all.
Take a bow.
Take a bow. We got you got the bobblehead, Bailey. Take a bow.
I was explaining to Dave that episode and he was laughing just from my explanation of it. I was like, with the juxtaposition of the first half of that whole episode, the hell, and then I was like, hilarious.
Are we in hell? Hey, are you going to the Festival of Books?
Yeah, I was like, Festival of what do they spell like? Oh, books. Oh,
it
yeah.
Sounds like it's gonna be books, but like I was not expecting them to fall in a hole at all.
Yeah, they're just like,
Like I try my best not to read the description before I watch, and like I was fortunate I didn't read it this time, and
Nice.
so they just fell in the hole, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever read the description, so maybe I'm onto something.
Yeah, you might be, because sometimes I read the description and then I'm like, okay, well I know what's coming.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate allergy season.
Yeah. I just got it for $25, and like 4 other ones. Like I gave you one, I gave Nolan one, and I'm gonna sell one of the other ones probably, and just like silly shit. Remember how I was complaining how there were no lots anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like for a while, like it was happening that like people were putting up just lots of 10, 12, 15, and for $80, and then we'd figure it at 60 usually. But I don't know, I might not.
Have you seen this one before?
Yeah, I haven't seen it before, but
Can I pull it out?
yeah, go ahead. But yeah, like now people are just selling single ones, but it's because they're in season and they're aware.
Right.
It's pretty cool. Like the Golden Glove is pretty cool.
We got these 3D helmet stickers.
The ball's actually pretty solid too.
Oh, nice. Oh, shoot, those are like embossed.
Yeah, it's like 3D. It's like raised.
Oh, yeah.
It's 3D.
It's like it's the ones that go on the back of the helmets. Riv found those.
Quality with the red.
Oh shit, that is pretty. Like I was thinking about keeping that one. I was thinking
Yeah,
about
she
making
found
Seeger one of the,
the
other
front
buildings
ones
I have.
too.
And those they look like eyebrows.
That's what I was thinking. The real Eugene Levy.
It had a piece of foam inside with it too. I like, yeah, the gold. It's really subtle. I really like it.
Yep.
Get these giant gloves.
I might put them right
Wait.
next to Dave.
I'll wait to talk when Bales is done.
We're just talking about bobbleheads, and we're both kind of stoned, so this conversation could go on forever. What was it you were saying? I'm sorry.
Oh, nothing. I was
Well,
just talking.
You say you'll wait till Bales is finished, and now you have my attention, sir.
I was just showing you the shit from the spring sale, like the gloves that I got my dad, one pair, and then the other pair that's like the dark green.
Oh
It's like,
shoot, the Sequoia.
yeah. And then I have those other. I think I showed you the pairs that.
Yeah, I
fit
saw a
me.
lot. Like, I don't know what's been going on lately. Like, I probably just need to like do a retriangulation on my phone. But like, I can't, for some reason, like I can't see video snaps for like hours until after like I don't see shit until
No,
like
it's
three,
not
4
just
hours.
you. It's happened with a lot of people. Like
Okay,
it's Snapchat is fucking
okay.
funky.
Because yeah, like I'm seeing shit and it's like 18 hours ago, and I'm like, okay, but like I know Bailey is seeing the same shit like way before.
Right.
Yeah, and it just sits there. It's just like loading, and but then another one will come in way after, and it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
Magnets, man, how do they work?
How's the basketball game going?
Let me check in. Let's see what happens.
Oh, I got it.
Well, I can flip it over to the HDMI 2 here. Oh,
Well,
Lakers are up.
Up one, at least on mine.
Yeah, I walked it. Well, now they're down one.
I have to use your sign in because we don't have tent.
Really? That's weird.
It's super dumb. Like when my
So
dad,
dumb.
so dumb. When he was like, "Oh, we're gonna get Fubo," I was like, "Okay, as long as we can watch the Ducks." And then I'm going through and I'm like putting the channels, like you can organize your TV lit or your channel list, and I was like putting them in the same order as our Dish network, and I'm like, no TNT or TBS. That
This
is
is
not
bullshit.
cool. Yeah. Like I will watch basketball on ESPN, but I don't like to.
Yeah, I don't like ESPN's presentation to basketball.
Yeah, not a big fan. I just
yeah. I prefer TNT. They've got it figured out.
But I did notice that like on Twitter the other day, they were just streaming the whole game. I was like, "What? I could just watch the game on Twitter?"
You could apparently watch all of Mario Brothers on Twitter too.
I heard about that. They're at
Yeah.
like $1.1 billion. I just saw a story about that. It was like Disney trying to figure out why they can't make that much money, but Mario comes out and it makes 1.1 billion. I'm like, it's because you're trying to make stories of things that there's not an attachment to. Mario is successful because of the attachment, and it's actually not a bad movie.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Was it you who sent me the video of how basically every redhead character in the universe is getting rewritten as
Replaced
black?
with black dudes or black people? Yeah.
I might have to have you guest spot and talk about today with fucking.
It's the Warriors brand. Not gonna hold up if the next 20 years they sucked.
No,
And
absolutely
made
not.
one playoff appearance, second round exit, and
They're
basically the Sacramento Kings.
Their brand is not strong enough. If they made a run of the next 5 years, that if they sucked, they wouldn't have any fucking fans.
But would they still be worth $7 billion? That's what I'm.
Oh, that's the question you're asking.
Or does their brand as a whole decrease and diminish back down to relative average in terms of the NBA? Or have these 4 or 5 championships?
4.
4 championships experiences establish them at another level?
Yeah, I don't think
Are they
any.
now an above average organization forever?
I don't think I think with sports organizations specifically, this is a really difficult thing to say. Robin, are you back?
I am.
Oh, maybe you can weigh in on this as well. But I think sports organizations are kind of a difficult thing because they're like the only true blue chip thing that there is any longer. Like for making money, like if you get a sports franchise, like you're guaranteed to profit.
You should.
Yeah, like there's no reason why you shouldn't profit, and like regardless of whether or not you win a championship or you're a 4-time champion or whatever. I think every franchise in 10 years will be valued at like $7 billion.
Are they a top 5 franchise forever now? That's what I'm at.
Who? What? Which
Are-
one?
They're like top 3.
Are the
Top
Warriors, if the Warriors sucked for the next 20 years after everybody leaves and gets old, is their brand strong enough to hold up as a top 5 brand in the NBA?
I would say see the Chicago Bulls.
He would say see the Chicago Bulls.
Which they still are, so yes.
So yes. Yeah.
Are they?
They're absolutely.
Top 5?
Absolutely.
You can look up they sell the most merch nationwide.
Yeah, the Chicago Bulls sell the most merch nationwide, and in every state
All
that
the
does
states
not
that
have a
don't
team.
they're
Yeah.
selling
If
them
it
up.
doesn't have Jordan, though, does it count? Because I don't see them selling shit that doesn't have Jordan. Like, it's all
I mean,
Jordan.
It's Jordan and it's the Bulls. Like there's like nobody's buying any like modern player jerseys unless it's like the most modern player they're probably buying is Derrick Rose.
Yeah,
Who
that Derrick Rose run did a lot.
are the top 5 then? So
Top 5, I would probably say the Knicks, the Lakers, the Celtics, the Warriors,
I'm going
and the
Bulls.
Heat.
I'm going
Oh, it's got to be the Bulls.
I'm going Bulls over Heat.
Yeah, it's got to be the Bulls because they move the most merch. That would be my opinion. The 5 most valuable franchises.
yeah, I'm trying to think if there's really much argument. I just if the Bulls are in the top 5, they are 5.
Knicks, Warriors, Lakers, Nets, Bulls.
Nets. That's the one.
That wasn't bad. 4 out of 5. All right, what team in the NBA has the lowest valuation?
Charlotte. No.
I was gonna say like OKC.
Charlotte Hornets, not a bad guess. They come in at 27. Oklahoma City comes in at 26. Neither one of those bad guesses. So we're lower value than Oklahoma City and Charlotte.
Detroit.
No, Detroit's gonna be
Detroit's
pretty
got
mid.
kind of
Detroit's
big.
24. Detroit is 24.
Jeez.
You guys are going the wrong way.
Right.
Think worse teams.
I know, right? Like Utah's probably right in the middle.
Let's see where
Minnesota's probably in the middle.
No, Minnesota is 28.
Oh, okay.
The 1.5 billion sale of the Timberwolves to entrepreneur and investor was approved by the NBA. However, the team still falls into the bottom 5 least valued teams in the league.
Wow.
So you said who was the other? The Jazz are 22.
Where are the Magic at?
The Magic are.
Show me the Magic.
Show me the Magic. I
Hey.
just saw 25.
Hey!
Oh, finally. Hi, Dave.
Hey, Jake, again.
Hey,
Who?
you look like you're not driving now.
Not driving now.
All right, so the question is, who is the lowest valued franchise in the NBA?
Where is Portland at on this list?
In the NBA.
Where do you think I'm going to put the over under for Portland at 15?
Oh, because I would say still lower.
We're at like 17.
Bales is saying 17
Well,
for
yeah.
Portland.
See, I was gonna go with like 20.
20 is the Atlanta Hawks.
Wait, the higher the number, the lower their worth?
So
The higher
their rank is like if you're the most valuable, you're 1. If you're the least
Okay,
valuable,
alright.
you're like 30 or 32. I don't remember if there's 32.
Magic?
I said them. They were like
Well, I wasn't here yet.
24. You were. I literally said it as you sat down.
Oh, okay.
Hey, can I get that cord?
That's fair. Sorry, guys. I was adventuring today.
So I've heard.
and finding myself hours away from where I wanted to be.
So the number is 15. Portland Trailblazers over under.
What about the Grizzlies? Where are they at?
The Grizzlies are number 29.
Oh, so close.
Yeah.
It's the Pelicans. Bailey finally got it.
Oh.
Pelicans. All right.
Oh, see, I thought he said.
What are they valued at? Like,
Oh no, because he said the Hornets.
Yeah,
That's right.
The Pelicans are valued at $1.51 billion.
I would say the Bobcats, but they're not a thing anymore, are they?
I think they're the Hornets again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're the Hornets again. That's right.
Hey, we only all need $375,000, and then
Oh yeah.
what we need like
I'll look in my wallet.
we need a group of like 20 guys to come up with like $100,000, and then we'll buy the Indiana Pacers, 1.8 billion.
And then we're gonna turn the Indiana Pacers to the Savannah Bananas.
We'll
of
turn them
the
into
NBA.
You mean the Harlem Globetrotters?
Yeah.
Mhm, yeah. We'll move
All
them
right,
to
so-
Seattle, and they'll be the Supersonics.
Yeah.
All right, well, how about this instead? We'll get 25 guys together, and we'll get a purchasing group together, and we'll buy the fucking Portland Trailblazers at 2.07
The
billion.
bitch won't sell. Uncle Phil already tried.
What a-
He's got all the monies.
Mhm.
It's like you know what we'll do?
what are they at though?
The Blazers are number 14.
14 is right.
Mm.
Like right in the middle. That was a really good over-under, setting it at 15.
Okay, Blazers are 14. Who's 15 and 16?
15, Sac Kings and the San Antonio Spurs. Or we get the Milwaukee Bucks for 1.98 billion.
Where?
And they're going to be selling pretty soon, actually.
Is whatever slot in.
And they come with a superstar team
2.5.
Seattle.
For now,
for now. Yeah, like another 5 years.
they just fired their
Or-
coach. They'll be moving players out.
They just fired their coach that let them. Yeah, never mind. I think we talked about that last time.
I don't think we did, but
Oh, you
You're
and I
right.
had that conversation
Yeah.
off air. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about this?
catch me outside.
Cash me outside. How about that? We could buy. Yeah, I don't want to live in any of these places.
Right.
We
Oh,
can
well-
move whatever team to Vegas. I'm okay with that.
Okay, let's move the Spurs to Vegas.
We're renaming them.
Well, yeah,
Although the,
The Golden
Silver
Spurs.
Spurs, the Golden
The go-
Spurs, yeah.
and they're already black and silver. Make them black and gold. That way, you're keeping on brand.
But the Raiders are black and silver.
Ooh, that is true.
So you do like a black and bronze or copper.
Well,
Black and
but
copper.
the
There you go.
Knights, the Las Vegas Knights are black and gold.
I know
yeah.
that's what we just said.
Yeah,
You just said
welcome
the
to the
Raiders.
conversation. God damn it!
He said black. He said it, and then I said the Raiders, and then
Yeah. But
Here,
I'm bringing,
well,
I'm bringing
what
it back
color?
full circle to the Knights.
Hey, what color are the Oakland Pathetics going to be when they move to
they're gonna
Las
wear
Vegas.
white and pink.
What's the cheapest? What's the cheapest color? to
prison
produce?
outfits?
The
White
cheapest,
and pink. I'm
yeah.
telling you.
The cheapest colors to produce. It will be what their colors are.
The color, I'm colored.
Black Sheriff.
Have you guys watched any of the new Mystery of the World Part 2?
No, I have not.
We'll get to it here in a minute. All right, man.
Well, these people.
Ready for good ass show?
Yeah.
I got a shoe.
Good as my shoe.
Ew. Cool.
How many ways can we say show?
Make sure this is taped. Well, here we are. We're back again. It's another edition. It's another episode of my show. And he just went for a drive. We're happy he's alive. It's a good thing he's here. And we're glad he didn't hit a deer. It's Dave.
Yeah, someone to get me a straw because I am thirsty.
All right.
I ran out of water on my my adventures today. I mean, I could have eventually stopped at a store, but there wasn't one for like 70 miles in the
Either way, uphill both ways.
I guess I could have really trekked it and used my life straw that I keep in my Jeep and just got down there on a crick and just sucked it up.
Crick.
Yep. But anyways, he wasn't in the passenger seat. He was safely comfortable at home. It's Robin.
Beating his meat. Wait, what?
What?
Hey, Dave, check this thing out. Look, look.
Beat your
look,
meat with a roller
look,
skate.
look.
Beat your meat. Beat
This is
your
called
meat.
a map, and it shows you where you are on your phone.
What?
Mine was.
What?
I had no services for like 3 hours.
The map will work still.
Have
Oh,
you
I
haven't
wasn't
you
too
seen
worried.
the movie 127 Hours? You're always supposed to tell somebody where you go, otherwise you're gonna have to cut your arm off in a stupid way in
Yeah,
a
he's been
crevasse.
Well, I mean, I can only cut my dick off so many times.
And
Yes.
anyway,
That's not true.
Stuck somewhere.
and
In
back to that guy
sections.
with the thing on the wall that I just tried to wipe off my screen. The other side, it's Jake.
You
Nope,
talking about Deadpool
no,
here?
the white thing on the wall.
White thing. This what?
Yeah, nope, lower. Yeah, that.
Looks like
Yeah,
This?
I thought it was like a water drop on my screen, so I'm like over here trying to.
This is not
Wipe
the
it
water
off
drop
my
you're trying to
screen.
wipe off.
Oh yeah, no, that is so when the door opens, it doesn't put a hole in the wall, and they have to
Bing
repair
bong.
it.
Because
That's
there was already a hole in the wall, so that's
Yeah.
why that's there.
Yeah, it's because I live in a poor neighborhood.
Skeet skeet bang bang.
No, this is Bang Bang.
Very nice.
Get down, get down.
Get down on it. Anyway,
Get
Hoop Snake,
down on it.
known as Jake.
It's me, One Take Jake, back in the saddle again, and we were about to talk about History of the World Part 2.
Part
Part 2. If you haven't seen it, or if you aren't familiar with the source material, it's History of the World Part 1, believe it or don't. One of Mel Brooks' creations, and yeah, it's pretty good. He did a lot of the writing for
Would
it.
you say it's very good?
It's very good.
Very good.
Nick Kroll has his fingers all over it as well, so you can like he's literally in like every other sketch.
He's every other character in every other sketch.
It's basically, yeah. Yeah,
I haven't seen it yet, but I was really curious how it would go, and I really want to see it, just because it's Mel Brooks, and Mel Brooks comedy is definitely something that you look at and you watch, and you're like, that wouldn't work today.
Yeah, he definitely makes it work.
Yeah.
He doesn't work as blue as he does in the cinema because he's working with Hulu, I suppose.
Probably,
But
which is owned by Disney.
yeah, there's a lot of definitely Mel Brooks style humor that
Yeah.
would definitely pass for on any one of his movies. Specifically the History of the World series, because it's kind of camp. It's not really to be taken
Right.
seriously.
Yeah, and there's a lot of dry
Exactly.
shit in it. Yeah, like see that dry Mel Brooks works,
Right.
but you're not rolling up there with a black sheriff.
Well, so the reason why I
Doing the
brought
thing.
this up is they touch on that a little bit with this whole, like, there's a whole runner of the Civil War, and it's General Sherman is essentially, or excuse me, General Grant is essentially trying to get drunk because he's not allowed to drink until the war is over. So he's trying to go around and like score alcohol and like going all over the South.
Score, yeah.
But at one point, like they get caught in West Virginia, and he grabs the other guy he's with around the neck. He's like, "All right, give me the gun," and the guy almost hands him the gun, like in Blazing Saddles, and he's like, "No, not this time." And he's like, "Ah, damn it!" So like, if you're a fan of Mel Brooks, like there's a lot of subtle callback humor. It's really, I've really enjoyed watching it.
Okay,
Nice.
I like it. You should see it.
I'll definitely get on it.
Hey, we saw something too this weekend.
We saw it. We seen it.
We synced it.
We were there.
Dude, I had a fucking busy weekend, but it started with picking up Riv and then watching Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Was that good?
Mhm.
Dude, so
That-
good.
That was a
So
fun time.
good.
Especially when I called that
good.
random lady bitch on accident.
So we're sitting there in the theater and like we're waiting couple of our friends, Ryan, you know, Crouch.
Yeah.
Him and his family came, and so Ryan came and sat down in the row behind us, and we're sitting in the walkway row, and this chick walks by, and what did you do, Dave?
Well, I saw her out of the corner of my eye. I didn't get like full view of her,
What did you do?
but I saw her
Dave?
out of the corner of my eye. I thought it was Danielle, and I said, "Hey, sit down, bitch." And she walked past, and then she walked right past Ryan up to some other seats.
Oops.
And I was just like, "Oh, that wasn't her."
I can't remember the last time I've yelled at somebody like in traffic thinking they were somebody else, and like, hey motherfucker, nope, never mind, sorry, wrong guy.
Right.
Dude, I remember one time we were in Myrtle Creek, some dude tried to fucking fight us. So I'd come down from the basketball court, and we were me and a couple people were going to Abby's. I'm driving my car, they're driving theirs, and they go down the road that has the one stoplight in Myrtle Creek. Well, we have more than one now, but
Back then.
and I go around
friends.
so that I can like skip the stupid stoplight.
Circumnavigation.
Yeah, and so as I'm going through the stoplight, I'm waving over at him. I'm like, "Hey, like, suck it," you know, whatever. They were the second car.
You're like, you's a bitch.
The car that was in the front was like, "What the fuck?" So they fucking followed me. I didn't realize it. I get out, or I stop at Abby's, and I'm waiting for them to come pull up, and this fucking car comes up next to me, rolls down the window. "Who the fuck you think you are?" I'm like, what?
Like, where are you?
Yeah.
He's like, "What was that bullshit back at the stoplight?" I'm like, "I don't know you."
Yeah.
Like
Not-
he's trying to
not
get all
for you.
aggro, and I'm like, no, well, I'm not playing that with you.
Yeah.
I was making fun of the guy that's behind you, so calm your tits
Yeah.
and move it along.
I have on more than one occasion since I've moved to Seattle, like, because I have a tendency to stare off into space. It
Mhm.
just happens, and it's part of the reason why I wear sunglasses is because it excuses the fact that I'm just staring in a direction.
Yeah.
And people will take personal offense to the fact that I am staring in their direction, and so people will be like, "Excuse me, what are you looking at?" And my standard response is, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Like,
where the fuck did you come from?
like, why? Who are you, and why are you talking to me?
Why are you making my eyes focus now on you?
Yeah,
'Cause they
like I
weren't.
was in you have no, like I was so far in a different galaxy, and you brought me back to this reality. Who the fuck are you, and why are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Like, you weren't looking at me, and like, I don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh shit.
like, are you that self-absorbed that you think everybody is looking at you?
Yeah,
Holy fuck.
they do. So back to this movie that we saw.
Oh,
Oh yeah. So it's the third Guardians of the Galaxy, and Riv
Mhm.
hadn't seen any of them, but she still wanted to go because she's like, well, I know who Rocket is, and Groot, and Star Lord, and I know
Yeah,
what
she knows
Nebula
the
and Gamora
players.
look like. Yeah, exactly. So she was like, I'm in, and she fucking loved it. So we ended up watching 1 and 2 over the weekend. She
I need
watched
to watch those
all of
again. I
them.
haven't watched them in a long time.
They're good. But like, so 3 starts out with Rocket almost dying. This is not really a spoiler. Like, the whole movie is supposed to be about Rocket, basically, and I think everyone kind of knows that if you've looked into it at all.
I haven't.
Oh, now you know.
All right.
And
And if you don't know, now you know.
now you know. Yeah.
Dave.
Guy. now you know, guy.
There you
Uh,
know,
What?
fellas.
But it's a good movie. Like, you get Gamora comes back, like, because Gamora died in Endgame. If you
Right.
haven't seen that, fucking catch up.
If
on
you haven't
you.
seen
Actually, what
that,
she looks
like,
like.
where have you been?
Make like smashed
Or
tomatoes.
Infinity War. Sorry. Yeah, exactly. She made like smashed potatoes. I mean, tomatoes. Either one.
No, a potato, tomato.
Ha. But it's not her. It's like a different version from the past, from before Star-Lord and her met. And so she's like a complete bitch to Star-Lord. He's like staring at her. She's like, who the stop, fucker?
she's Jake at a stoplight.
She's Jake
Who
at
the
a
fuck are
stoplight,
you?
yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
Jake at a stoplight is the name of the episode.
Jake at a stoplight.
Jake at a stoplight.
I realized the other day I was talking to somebody and I was like, man, sometimes the meter of my speech is somewhere between The Big Lebowski and Mitch Hedberg, and there's nothing I can do about it. And it's just a combination of the two of them talking, and I'm like,
hey man,
and yeah, because when I hear myself say, I'm like, who the fuck are you, man?
right?
Yeah.
It's just straight Lebowski.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was talking about something. I was sending my buddy Adam a snap today, and I was listening back to it to make sure I didn't sound stupid.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that's just a combination of Mitch and fucking and
awesome.
Lebowski.
Yeah.
It's very good. Very good.
So movie, it does have the first like full F-bomb, I think, in Marvel. Like,
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I saw you sent me a video about that.
it was pretty
And
funny.
it was perfectly timed. It was
Yeah.
a perfect spot for it to throw in a random F-bomb.
What
in a
is it he
Marvel.
actually says?
He said, "Open the fucking door."
She's like, how do I get in? Push the button, and then what? You open the fucking door. She's
Yeah.
like trying to get into a Chevy Caprice, and it's Nebula. She has no idea how to open a fucking Earth car, apparently.
The,
Right.
Even though-
the technology is so behind her.
Yeah.
Archaic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So she can't push a button and pull at the same time.
Yeah. But basically, you get Rocket's origin story, and
So you feel sorry for Rocket for an hour and a
you
half.
feel
Oh,
like
the
there's a
whole
lot of
time-
feels.
Like a lot of times, a lot of Marvel movies have their sad moment, right?
Right.
The moment where you're like, oh shit, now they're going for our feels.
Mhm.
That's
This
I
whole
complain
movie,
about that frequently.
this whole movie is like, oh sweet, bunch of action. Oh shit, now they're talking about little animals that are fucking like suffering.
Yeah,
They
James
got
Gunn.
emotions.
he's
he
like-
really fucked me up on
He's
that
like
one.
sitting there with a fucking cattle prod at your ribs the whole movie.
Yeah.
It's like, that sucks.
Hey, are you enjoying yourself? Are you enjoying?
Do you like this movie? You
Fuck
do
right
like
off.
this movie.
Oh,
hope
it looks
you-
like you're starting to have fun here at the movie theater. Fuck you.
Yeah.
But
know if you
yeah,
know, that's-
it's a good movie. I liked it. You should see it also.
It's on the list of movies to go see. I
And it-
still, like I said, I still need to see Mario Brothers. I just need to spend a day at the cinema.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Mario Brothers, I feel like it's probably getting close to being at home.
Yeah, and that's not a movie that necessarily has to be seen in the theater.
No, not at all. I saw Shazam is already, like you can rent it and stuff.
Oh, with Sinbad?
No.
Wait, I
Oh.
thought that was Kazam. No, that's with Shaq.
There was one of the movies. Oh, it was the first Spider-Man movie, the one with
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire, and he's trying to figure out how to get his webs to work, and he's like, go
web,
gadget
go."
webs. And one of the things he said was Shazam, and I fucking went, wait, what? What did you just say?
Yeah.
He didn't change.
Some of those freak in, freak out.
Oh, and there was one little cameo that I will spoil because I saw it and I was like, wait, is that Eagly? Eagly is in this movie. Like James Gunn, somebody asked him, hey, is that like a play on Eagly? And he's like, no, that is Eagly.
That was Eagly.
And I was like, that's cool.
Like, you gotta have Eagly.
Yeah.
Now that James Gunn's going over, we're gonna have DC versus Marvel story arc.
I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah, taste it.
Yeah.
So that was our Friday night, and then I got back. Got home, went to bed, and got up at 5:45 to go to the spring sale.
Oh yeah. So I've seen gloves, I've seen shoes, I've seen helmet emblems that were magically free. I've seen patches.
No, they were actually free. They weren't
Oh.
even like they were legit free. They had boxes of stickers and patches that I asked. I'm like, how much are these? And they're like, they're just free. And I was like, really?
All right.
So they say free, and Riv's like, well, how many pockets do I have? I'm like, God damn it.
And that's your turn.
Right?
She's like, if it's free, it's for me, and I'll take 3.
Exactly. And she was like, I'm going to make so much. She's telling the people at the fucking checkout thingy. I'm gonna
Just
sell
running
these
her
on the
mouth.
internet. And I'm like, don't say that. And the guy was like, you're not supposed to tell us that you're gonna sell the free stuff. And I was like, exactly. She's
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm not selling these.
I'm not. Why would that ever happen?
I'm not doing that.
That's
Oh,
a
shit.
get out of here, kid. You're bothering me
Did I
moment.
tell you how
Yes.
the spring sale, like the lineup thing worked and all that?
It's you kind of did. It sounds like it's really the only actually free fair
It's-
way to do it.
Like, as long as you're not there early, it's fair.
Yeah.
So I'll just kind of give you the whole spiel. So we got there at 7:40. They told us you could start lining up at 7:30. And I guess there were people that had started up at 6, lining up at 6 in the morning, which can't do that, but whatever. I think they got what they deserved. And
That's kind of what I'm getting at. Like if you
yeah.
waited, then it's not really anyone else's problem that you got there that early.
Yeah.
You're getting punished for not having a life.
Yeah,
That's
kind
what
of.
you get.
Kind of. So we stand in line at 8:00. They start handing out raffle tickets to everybody, and they start at 0. And by the time they get to us, we are 1010 and 1011. So we're like, oh, so there's 1,000 people ahead of us. Cool. At 8:45 or something like that, they draw a ticket, and that ticket number is now where the front of the line is. So everybody that has a number lower than that, they are getting passed. So they drew ticket number 500 and something, and they went and found where that 500 ticket person was, and they're like, okay, you are now first. Everybody follow us. And so the people that had tickets lower than like $4.99, they are stuck
Got
there,
fucked.
and they're now at the back of the line. So like we're getting to go in, and we probably got in there like 9:15 at the 500th people.
That's not too bad.
But you could see like once they started moving the line, like these people were fucking leaving. This one guy was cussing the whole time. By the time he got to us, he was still cussing. He's like, "This is fucking bullshit, piece of shit. This is stupidest fucking thing." I was like, "Are you mad?"
Yeah.
Well, maybe follow the rules.
I mean,
it's
says,
like you're the reason why they had to do this.
Well, no, we're the reason that they.
Yeah, we're the reason.
we would camp. Yeah.
We're the reason they've made these rules. But like he's the reason why they made that rule.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. So
Like there's a reason why
Yeah.
there's a 3-second violation, and there's a reason why they had to strengthen the basket stanchions. Both of those things are real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we get in there, and as we're passing the guy that's at the front, I asked him, I'm like, well, what time did you get here? And he tells me 6. And he's like, I'll never get that time back. And he's this stupid fat kid. Oh, why is Brian calling me?
What an idiot.
He was like, I'm not going to get fucking shit at this thing. And I was like, probably not.
Eh,
And we get in there, and
I love when people like all of a sudden talk about it like their time was invested in this thing.
right, like you sit
Like
there.
I'm never getting my time back. Like, bro, it's like the motherfuckers that stand outside of Cabela's to get their $5 gift card, hoping that they're gonna get 100. I wasted my time standing out here. Yeah, you did. No one made you stand out here.
Yeah.
And we're in. If they weren't there, they'd probably be sitting on the couch watching TV doing jack shit anyway.
Yeah. I
Like
mean,
what productive thing were you gonna do instead of this?
sleep.
6 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, I'm making coffee and watching fucking racing.
I have been asleep for an hour at 6 o'clock Saturday.
That's probably true. Oh shit. So anyway, we go in there, and they've got like it's the same exact setup as last year. They get t-shirts, and then more t-shirts, and then sweatshirts, jackets, and then they got a section with shoes. But the section with shoes is like a quarter the size of what it was last year.
Damn.
And I look at the line though, and there's only like 10 people in line. I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna get in line because I wanted to get shoes. I get in the line. We're just standing there, and Riv's bored because we've been standing in a line. We stood in the line for an hour and a half, and now we're in another line. And I was like, why don't you just go look at these, like the shirts right over here. I can see you, and then just come back real quick. And so she does that, and then I see that they have like the softball helmets, and I was like, oh, hey, you see that sign right there? $10 softball helmets. Go see if you find one that you like. Like, okay. And I could see her the whole time. She goes over there and comes back with like this sick fucking helmet. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. It's got like the white cream
With
color
the
that they did, and then the pink O on the front. It had
Yeah.
the face mask, and I was like, good call. Pretty nice helmet.
Nice.
So anyway, then we get in the shoe section. They actually had shoes that would fit her, and I'm like, I can only get 2 pairs of shoes, and if I get you one of them, then I'm gonna be upset
Without
in
a pair
way.
of shoes.
Right. And yeah, it's just like, as much as you want shoes, I know you're only gonna be able to wear them for a while.
Like 1 week. Oh man, yeah, I've got something
And they're
similar.
gonna get just thrashed.
Yeah, and that part doesn't bother me because to
they're
me, they're
shoes,
just
yeah.
shoes. Yeah, if
Yeah.
you're gonna
They're kid
thrash
shoes.
them, yeah, who fucking
Well, and
cares?
it's not like you're not spending $200 on them.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
like
makes
I
sense.
love
you were-
picking up cheap Jordans at fucking Value Village and just letting them just destroy them, because who cares? I paid $8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and I buy her shoes on eBay a lot, and maybe
Yeah,
I'll
eBay's a
spend
good place to go.
$15 for a pair of Jordans. Not a big
Exactly.
deal. But anyway, we fucking looked through everything, and the gloves was the big deal to me, because all of
Those are
their
expensive.
football and athletic gloves were only $1 a pair. And
What?
I was like, is that real? Well, I'm going to grab some. So I grabbed a couple pairs that were 4X
that's
and
like-
3X.
That's like part of your look too. Like
Right.
you always rock the game day gloves.
I like gloves. And so I got some gloves for my dad, and then we go over and we're looking at shorts, and there's a box sitting at the end of the table, and it's taped closed, and it says like trophies or something, but I can see inside that it's like clothing.
Mhm.
And so we start opening it, and there's like,
Of course,
size
Robin
extra
opens it.
large gloves. And we're like, well, those are ours.
How about that? Yeah.
Yeah.
So like how does it compare in like recent years of just like the random shit that they would have there? Like was
Pretty
there
similar. They had
so they
like
was like
TVs
samples
in
and stuff.
boxes, and yeah, there were like the patches was a big one. But like
I
the
remember I
TVs
got-
in boxes still $50.
Dang.
32-inch. I was like, I don't need another TV, but that's a good deal.
It's a good deal.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Like I was kind of making a joke when I was like, yeah, the days of dads and their kids walking in and grabbing a pair of shoulder pads at 11 o'clock in the morning are dead and gone.
Yeah. They did have shoulder pads, and actually that was one of the last things still there. I was
Yeah.
like looking as we left, I'm like, I don't think anyone got shoulder pads. Jake would have been happy.
I would have been
I
like, we
think-
can still do it.
I think next year we buy shoulder pads and then we wear them to all the games.
Well, we got to put
no,
spikes
no,
on them like we
Yeah.
in the gym.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah. We'll
but
paint
we
our
do
faces
green
and you're
and-
like, what
green
a
and yellow.
rush. Yes.
Got doing green and yellow instead of red and black.
We can do
Mm.
that.
That'd be easy.
And be like, fuck Georgia.
Fuck you guys.
She's a bitch.
She's a bitch.
yeah,
Georgia O'Keeffe?
I guess. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, whatever.
She
I know
was-
the name.
Yeah, I know the name. She's a painter, I think.
Is
Yeah,
she
she's
a
the woman.
master
She's the woman that
painter?
draws all the
O'Keeffe.
painters that looks like vaginas. That's who she is.
Oh, okay.
Georgia
Remember,
O'Keeffe.
she does. There's a whole bit about her. That's really funny. There's a whole bit about her in Breaking Bad when Jesse and what's her name go to an exhibit.
Like X gonna give it to you?
No, that's DMX.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Different X.
Different
He's
X.
gonna-
Still,
gonna pimp
still
you
gonna
right.
give it to you,
Yeah.
just differently. He's just
Yeah.
gonna take your car and not give it to you for several weeks, and then you're gonna be without the car.
He's gonna take a usable car and then turn it into something that's not usable because it's got 40 fucking subwoofers
That don't
the
work.
back.
That are
Yeah.
improperly wired.
and you're like, I can't haul anything. Not even
Except
my kids.
ass. I can't even haul ass.
Whole ass. Oh man, Alex loved that show. I feel like Alex is dead at this point.
Didn't he say he was supposed to be back this month or something?
No, what he told me was I'm going to work on a timeline. Did he actually give you a timeline? Because he never told me anything. He said he
I'm
was
gonna-
going to work on a timeline, and then
That sounds like corporate speak for fuck off.
yeah,
Hey, I'm gonna work on a timeline on that. All right, I'll get back to you.
Yeah.
I'll email you in a memo.
Can I get that rundown?
Can I get a rundown? That rundown of your
Hey,
clients,
we're-
Jim?
I just texted him. So what's up with that timeline?
You got that client rundown,
Hey,
Alex?
hey, we're gonna have to circle back on that on the next meeting when I send you that memo.
Well, we don't boil the ocean here, people. What we're looking for are outside of the box synergistic solutions that will work for us on multiple platforms on our flywheel. Now, if we can get all of our departments to really come together as one, I think we can make this happen in the next quarter for our stockholders. How was that for some
Dude,
fucking
that was
bullshit?
so good.
Man,
That was so good. I zoned out like an actual meeting.
like
Right.
exactly what I would have done in a normal meeting. I'm like,
I refuse.
Yeah, I need a beer. Hold on.
what you need
Yeah.
is Jesus.
Yeah. Don't boil the ocean is a fun.
I haven't heard that, but I like it.
Yeah.
Boil the ocean.
Speaking of fun things to say via email, I basically went Macho Man Randy Savage in an email this morning.
Coffee.
A cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Because Bailey's been fucking with a guy I hate at work.
I noticed.
Yeah, and I responded to something today. I said, I'm gonna put a stop to all the he said nonsense.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, it was a fun day of sending. Basically, it was like trench warfare, but in email form.
Mm.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I'll run out here, and then he's like, you're like, I think I'm gaining ground, and all of a sudden you get shot because we're like, no, fuck you.
Yeah, you were saying that you were going to tell us, like, you had things to say about the guy from work.
Oh, this fucking dork! I fucking hate this douchebag so much.
Which one?
Jason Jizzin. Fucking.
Oh, not Jerry, not racist Jerry.
No, racist Jerry is just racist. Like he can deal with racist Jerry, but
When
this
you're
fu-
worse than the racist. You're bad.
yeah, when the like not even the racist likes this guy. Like that's how like fucked he is.
See, he can see beyond skin color.
Yeah, he can see stupidity. It's fine.
Dave almost just spit out his beer.
Actually, this is Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
Dr.
had
you
a-
didn't
Pepper.
have any beer, did you?
I got one,
More like a
Oh.
flaming Dr.
but I
Pepper.
ate ding dong, and I was like, ding dong and beer? That sounds gay. So,
Sounds gross, actually.
yeah,
So,
exactly.
yes.
That's why I went with Dr. Pepper.
So yesterday, there's things that are wrong. Like this guy frequently fucks shit up, like regularly. And feel free to jump in if I'm missing, omitting, or getting anything wrong. So he's fucking shit up, and like up until this point, every time he fucks something up, Bailey just basically tells me, and I come fix it.
Mm.
And we've both just kind of got tired of it at the same time. And so yesterday Bailey sent off an email that was like, hey, you fucked this up. There's not like there isn't as that many
Learn to count.
learn to count basically. It was like,
Basically, yeah.
and then so this morning he got in a huge huff, like walked Irish goodbye out the door, which I don't give a fuck. And like he's just out the door, gone, like peels out in the parking lot in his big fucking gas eater. And I was like, whatever, fuck you. And so next day he comes in, and this morning, and he's like trying to put on the whole fake cheerful attitude, which you can like, I'm like, I smell cap. And so yeah,
Oh,
he's
was it a
doing
cap
all this. It was a cap gun. That's all he's got. And so like something else, like he fires back and basically calls Bailey tactless. Is like, yeah, if you want to talk to me, you talk to me, and you do it with some tact. And like that pissed me off because I'm like, listen here, motherfucker. Like, you are the rudest son of a bitch I've worked with in this place. And like, I don't usually classify people as rude in a shipyard because we're in a goddamn shipyard. But the
That's
level of disrespect that we have to put up with from your bitch ass who can't even do shit, like, it's untenable the amount of nonsense I have to put up with your stupid fucking curly ass.
And at
So
that point, you've used like 6 $5 words that he didn't have the money for.
Exactly. Fucking Zippy the Giant Pinhead over here is just fucking goof bagging everything to the point where now I have to double check his work, and then the people in the stock room have to double check that work as well. So we
Jesus.
basically have to receive the stuff 3 times to make sure he's doing his job correctly. Whereas prior to his arrival, all 3 of the people prior to him were able to do it on their own. So yeah, that went back and forth, and basically I fired back with, hey, so yeah, what Bailey said is correct. He's a fucking idiot. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And he can't count. And so yeah, he had an hour-long meeting today with the vice president of the company, who I'm sure loves just dealing with this nonsense constantly.
Right.
Because if it's not dealing with him, and his special time with the clock, starting at 6:30 and going home at 2:30, unlike everyone else at work, or it's, I can't do this, I can't do that, fuck this guy, he's the worst. Fuck him, feed him fish heads.
Is there a chance that you could get me hired on as just as the warehouse goon? That's all I want to do. I can
get you a job as a stockroom attendant tomorrow.
No, I want to
maybe in like 2 weeks.
I want my sole purpose to fuck with the people that are really shitty.
That could be your unofficial job.
But like in a sense, we're like, I don't.
No,
care.
He needs a jersey that says "Stock Goon" on the back.
Stock Goon.
I got the razors. I'll cut my cheek so it looks like I fight all the time. You guys, I'll do it. I've done it before.
Yep. You got to do it like the cartoons, like make a checkerboard, like a tic-tac-toe on it.
Oh yeah. I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Awesome.
You don't even know. I'll do it.
I did that once to get out of being for not showing up at work.
I've heard
That's
this.
an old job.
I've heard this before.
Jake's heard that one too.
I think so, yeah.
Where I just got too drunk and then didn't show up for work.
Yes.
And in my drunken state, Facebook messaged someone from my computer and told them that my phone got stolen because I got beat up.
And then you had to get hit in the face with a book.
And then I made Mike, like, if I would have asked either one of you to beat the shit out of me with a textbook, you would have done it.
Oh, especially at that time, I would have done it with glee.
Yeah.
Like, it would have been the news.
But
it would have been the news.
Yeah. I'll take a bump.
He sure would have. It would have. It would have been the whole scene from American Psycho. You know how Huey Lewis in the news? People think that his album is a little reductive.
But getting Mike to hit me across the face, like flat. I was like, hit me flat, and he hit me a few times. I was like, all right, now hit me with the spine of the book.
He's kept pulling away though.
Huh?
What? Huh? I said he kept pulling away.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, but I was just like, hit me. I want you to take the spine of the book and hit me on the eye, like on my eyebrow. We need to split my eyebrow like I got hit. And then I pretended to have 2 broken ribs for like 2 weeks. I had to play out the lie.
Oh my God.
I really hope some future employers don't listen to this.
Or do.
See, like that's part of me. Like I've told some of the people I work with, I've told about my show. And so like they'll hear this and they'll know already that how I feel at work is still how I feel when I'm at home.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, Jason, you fucking bitch.
I don't know Jason, but he sounds like he sucks.
I've said essentially that to his face, and now we're just working on the psychological aspects of his personality, like the fact that he's a deadbeat piece of shit that's behind in his child support.
Well, I mean, I'm also behind in my child support, but mostly because
by how much?
I don't care. I don't know, like $1,000.
Yeah. Okay. $1,000.
I don't think that's an argument.
Yeah.
I'm behind on my child support too, but that's because I don't care.
Yeah. She doesn't deserve it, and fuck her.
No.
We are.
Also, by she, everyone, he means baby mama.
She's a bitch. Yeah, I mean,
spends a lot of money on the actual baby.
I do.
Yeah.
This is one of those scenarios where if your case, if you had the interest of actually going and hearing the case, you would end up with child support.
Right.
It's like I was a case where my mom had to pay child support, and for that to happen in the state of Oregon, basically you had to show that you're kind of an unfit mother. And yeah, so for if the case were to be reheard, I
Yeah.
can tell you, in my unprofessional opinion, as someone who's gone through the system, you would probably end up on the other end of it.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well, exactly.
She's a
No.
cunt.
She's a bitch.
With a K.
A capital.
3 of them.
Yeah.
Racist piece of shit.
Oh. There was something you said that, like, it was on Ted Lasso, the latest episode, and I can't remember what it was.
No.
But I was going to bring it up, but you kept talking, and I was like, I'll remember. I did
Nope.
not.
Just kidding.
Welcome to my
Gosh.
world.
Right?
Welcome to my world.
Do I have class today? I don't know what day it is. Fuck it.
Yeah. Right.
Do I have class today? I don't know. I'm going to Coquille.
Or
Well,
like,
yeah.
he didn't go there on purpose, but like yesterday,
This
I
road
went
will
to-
eventually turn back to Roseburg. What the fuck do you think it is? Rome?
All roads
Maybe.
lead to somewhere.
All roads lead to
that's true.
Roseburg.
Riv had her spring concert last night, and Dave was over here before I left, and I was like, are you gonna be here when I get back? He's like, no, I'm gonna leave like an hour. I'm gonna play this game. I was like, okay, cool. So we left at 5:55.
Almost 6. That's how I
Yeah.
look at it.
Got home at 9, and we pulled down our street, and I see Dave's car sitting there, and I just start laughing, and I was like, look at that. I come in, and I'm like, I'm back from the future. I've been time traveling because I've only been gone an hour. He's still sitting there playing that game, and he's like, I've been
I
doing
found so
fun
many.
stuff."
I found so many resources, and I couldn't
Yeah.
leave them.
Oh, you're playing
No
Col-
Man's
Col-
Sky.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Is that
I
game any
just-
good?
It's good. Like there's a story to it, and I'm a little into it. But I like it. It's one of those games that I enjoy because it's just I'm doing something on the game. I can focus on that. I don't have to think about anything. It's like an escapism thing, you know. I get to fly to all these planets on my cool rocket ship.
Robin, was it you who sent me the thing where someone was talking about No Man's Sky as an example of the simulation that we're living in?
Like a while back, like quite a while back.
Maybe this weekend or.
Oh no,
earlier.
I didn't do that. No,
So maybe it'll.
because I've read something about it, but no.
Like I'll start talking about this and maybe it'll spark a memory with you. But essentially what they were saying is that with the way video games are these days is like No Man's Sky is essentially a universe created that has millions of randomized created worlds for people to search, and at some level like that's a simulation of the life that we live in. And the big bang for that creation was the computer getting turned on. Now they're working on adding artificial intelligence into a game like The Sims. And if they add artificial intelligence into a game like The Sims, the game could start programming a game like The Sims
in the game.
in The Sims.
Yeah.
At what point would the game begin to ask us what the fuck is going on?
Who the fuck are you?
Like, so at what point would the game go, so if I've created this game that is a simulation of my life, what does that mean about what I'm doing?
I sidetracked. My brain went to the take a bow with God smacking that guy.
You figured it out.
He's like,
Take a bow.
like that's where we're at with the video game. Oh, it's
Like,
funny.
they're like, yeah, well, here you go, green guy. Like, I don't know, maybe SimCity. Maybe we were angry, vengeful gods, and we didn't
Right.
actually know it.
Tornado!
The people in my little city are like, why are you doing this? Like, I don't know, Godzilla.
Take a bow.
Think about what would it be like if aliens and Godzilla showed up at the time when a tornado was here? Let's find out.
Well, that's why they think money just grows on trees, because porn tips Gazzardo, you have $1 million.
Yep. I heard a thing yesterday that said if Dazed and Confused were made today, it would be about the year 2004.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I thought,
Be a senior.
I could write that movie.
I'd be in
I'd be
2004. I'd be a
Wooderson,
junior.
but I could write that movie.
Everyone's flipping their hair because it's
all
fucking.
right. That
I
would
was-
be an interesting movie.
Yeah, see. I'm trying to. I don't think. I'm trying to. I haven't seen. I either haven't seen Dazed and Confused in a very long time, or I've never seen Dazed and Confused. I don't know which it is.
It's
I'm
probably
pretty
one of
sure
those
you've
ones that you've
seen
seen
it.
parts of, seen all the parts of, but not in chronological order. So you've seen
Probably.
the movie, but not in a sitting.
Like Weekend at Bernie's. I've seen all of Weekend at Bernie's, just not all at once.
I used to have that problem when we had like HBO on cable. I would I would watch every movie because I would just put it on HBO and just be like,
Oh, what's coming on?
Watch wherever this is in the movie, like
And then
halfway
you
through it.
Wait till midnight and you start beating your dick.
Yeah,
That's Cinemax.
Skinamax.
Didn't HBO have something like
Real sex?
Yeah, they have
real
real
sex.
sex. But Cinemax had Misty Monday in all of her lesbian films, and there was like Emmanuelle was on Skinamax.
Oh yeah, weren't they on like a spaceship on that one?
Yeah, there was one where she was on a spaceship.
Yeah.
All the softcore porn.
Pretty sure that was where on Skinamax is where they got the term throbbits.
Yes, that is. It's one of Misty Monday's productions. It was Lord of the G-Strings.
Yes.
Oh
that
yeah.
was it.
Yeah.
Katie Morgan's in that one.
Is she?
Before she got the implants.
I don't know who that is. All I know is that this one particular
Zach
star,
and Miri,
the blonde.
Yep.
Yeah.
Before she got a boob job, she was in Lord of the G-String.
her name Bubbles.
Not her though.
Oh, God damn it.
She's the one that shits everywhere.
Porn star too. What was her name? She was the one that was like in porn before she was 18.
Oh, that's I know it.
Somebody knows it, and you're a very dirty person.
Somebody's yelling someone's at work yelling right now.
They're like, it's Tracy Morgan. I'm like, nope, that's not it.
No, that's not it.
No.
No. It's
I'll
funny.
look it up.
So when Trump got locked up with Misty Monday, he wishes. Stormy Daniels,
Tsunami Mommy.
Like I had only heard of her because of this show that I found on like XBMC. It was called Bikini Kitchen, and it was Stormy
Tracy
Daniels.
Lords.
Yep. I was looking up on IMDb.
I looked up in a way that I'm probably gonna FBI is gonna show up.
Probably.
I just porn star who was underage. I shouldn't have looked it up that way.
I'm glad you're on my internet. That's great.
All right, well, I'll see you later.
Mobile. Yeah, I'm moving. So anyway, I was watching it, like the show would come on, and it was hysterical. It was called Bikini Kitchen, and there was this Hawaiian chick named Hala, and she had no idea how to cook at all, and like everything she would make would somehow turn into a frittata. It was like, we're gonna make this, and then we're gonna add the eggs, and the sound was poorly balanced. So she'd hit the blender, and it would the sound would just be nothing but blender. And she's standing there like doing all this awful cooking, wearing a bikini. And then she'd be like, "All right, well, we're gonna go to break. When we come back, we're gonna cook some more of these eggs." And then they'd go to break, and it would be Stormy Daniels in a hot tub, like teaching you how to mix drinks. And she had no idea how to mix drinks, but she would take the shaker and she would shake, and only one of her boobs would move. And it's like, she's like, and so that's how I knew who Stormy Daniels was. And then they're like, "Oh yeah, Trump has been linked with Stormy Daniels." Like I burst into laughter because my guttural verbal reaction when I was like, "Stormy Daniels from Bikini Kitchen."
That's awesome.
And like no one else around me had any idea what I was talking about, and I had to explain.
That bitch can't make a drink.
Yeah, make it like, let me show you how she makes a drink.
Man, that's back when porn stars were like everybody knew all of them because
There's like
they
5
were
of them.
only in movies, and internet was like just
They
like
weren't on Reddit.
starting to figure out how to like it wasn't the way it is now where there's like 8 billion.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their own OnlyFans and all that shit.
Yeah, everyone's a porn star if they get poor enough.
That's a good line. Might be a shirt.
Trying to remember what I said the other day. I said some shit to one of my bosses that they kind of looked at me sideways, like, "Did you really just say that shit?" And I was like, "Yeah." Oh, it was like I said, they're like, "Oh, is this can you do this? Is this something you can handle?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I haven't run anything yet. I can't handle here." And we just kind of look at each other for 30 seconds, and I'm kind of like, "Eh?" He's just staring at me. He's like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Oh, that's awesome.
He's like, "Get the fuck out of here." I'm like, "Come on, give me something."
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy like how often I have to stop myself from doing that's what she said. Like I do it a lot though.
That's what she said.
Not as not as bad when I'm not working in the schools because like I don't care if I say it, but there'd be so many times when I'd be like in my head, that's what she said.
That's what she said. It's
Or
just
I would
the
just
it's
be
just
like-
the gif of Michael.
Sometimes I would just look at somebody and wait for them to say it, and then I'd be like, yeah,
You like
Sometimes
silently give them permission. You're like,
do it. Do
I
it.
like to sometimes look over like there's a camera crew and just like nod at it, but there's no one there.
It's like,
that would be a really funny gag to just start randomly breaking the fourth wall when you're talking to people.
Yeah.
Just be like, it's like, yeah. So anyway, I think that's what we should do. I'm telling him that's what we should do, but I don't think there's any way it's gonna work.
That would be awesome.
Do a Zach Morris and grab a chair and flip it around and sit down at a table and start talking. Like no one's there because no one's there.
Just like, yeah, or just like turn around and have a soliloquy, just like, yeah, I don't think working with this is going to continue to like.
I think it would be funny if you brought like you know that little tripod I have.
Yeah.
Bring that and not even a GoPro that works, like a broken one, and just set up the tripod off to the side, and then just talk to people, and then every once in a while look over it and be like, and just laugh at it.
We should do that as a gag one day. Like pay some kid to dress up like the brother in Wedding Crashers.
The brother, the creepy one.
Yeah, the creepy brother.
Okay.
And have him dress up like him and just follow us around with like an old school like the old like little camcorders.
I have one.
Yep, I have one too actually. I haven't charged it in like 10 years, but
Meh.
just walk around and then like do monologues to him in the middle of the day
That
while
would be
people are
awesome.
around. And be like, "Oh no, don't worry, he's with the film crew for the documentary."
Make
And then
him wear,
never
make him wear the headphones.
but never explain what the documentary is about.
What you should do, what else you could do is just walk around with one of the big fluffy.
I just had a light bulb.
I've got this. You need to film somebody doing this, but you just walk into any room with one of those big fluffy microphones.
Oh, like a boom mic?
Yeah, but just a short one, and just stand like egregiously close to someone. Like, sorry, I need to get tone.
I think it'd be funnier if we just used a feather duster, just like, so it's completely fake.
Like, I'm sorry. Could you please be quiet? I need to get tone.
Yeah.
No, light bulb. We should start being fake film crews to get into Autzen. We get onto the field.
I'm currently working on something.
Yeah, but that's more legit, I feel like.
Yeah, well.
Exactly. But that would be hilarious. And honestly, we could really make a documentary. Hold on. Why don't we actually make a documentary?
About trying to make a documentary.
About trying to make
a documentary
about the ducks.
Yeah.
That could be really funny.
Get white vests and then just all we'd have to do is get stickers that say Pac-12 or something on it and stick it on the back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can hear the wheels. They need a little grease, maybe WD-40, but I can hear them spinning.
But all of our equipment is so outdated. Like I've got my grandpa's
like the
camera.
shoulder camcorder that holds the full VHS.
Yes. And they're like a camera
with a
from
big
like
ass
the 70s.
light on it.
Just a regular ass light, like a
A
the
flash
old-
bulb, old school. I'm like, hold still. We're gonna take this picture. Hold on. Put the
you put the curtain over your head.
over your head.
Everybody smile. Nobody move for 1 minute.
You can stop smiling. If you
Like
want. Just
after a
look-
touchdown, you're like, hold on, you got to stay here for like another 30 seconds.
Imagine they come running after you score a touchdown. There's a big poof that comes out from.
You come out of the
Oklahoma
curtain.
State's got their gun, and we're over here.
We all grow our mustaches out and curl
Old-timey.
them. Old timey curled mustache, and then we
The
come
new
out of the
Oregon
curtain.
Welcome to the WB.
The new Oregon football tradition: Civil War photography after every touchdown.
We're like, it's the real Civil War, guys.
Yeah.
Nobody
you get
smile.
a beaver-
Everybody needs.
A stuffed beaver and lay it down like they used to take pictures with all the dead
Yes.
Confederates.
Oh my god.
So many ideas, guys.
Oh.
Just remember, this is episode 275.
Yep.
There's good ideas.
Good ideas.
The good idea episode, even. Oh my gosh. I'm like sweating now because I was laughing so much. Like my legs stuck to my chair.
My eyes are fucking watering.
My
You
cheeks
can't
are
tell, but my eyes were closed a little bit more than they usually are.
a little more. Yeah, I could tell. Like your droopy eye was not so droopy.
Yep.
The other
Your whiskey eye was right on.
Hey, there's one of the patches. They came with like some sticky patches.
Oh, cool.
So they're like stickers, but they're
Oh
patches.
yeah, that was like from the spring, one of the spring games, I think.
We didn't get too many of those, but they're still cool. Oh, I just realized I have that white Boba Fett helmet.
Oh, that would be cool.
I have some of those stickers from remember when they had the O and then it came forward and it had like 2 ducks on the side and 1 duck in the middle? Yeah.
Yeah.
I got some of the gray ones and some of the green ones. We could put those on a helmet. That would be cool.
I've been checking my email frantically
For
because I sent off a media credential application to the Seattle Seawolves, but their next game isn't for a while now. And so yeah,
What are the Seawolves?
they are rugby.
Oh, okay.
And now I'm wondering if I've made now I'm hoping that the game is at the end of May and not at the end of April. I'm not being incredibly stupid.
Yeah, that would be weird. You're like,
But hey, can I go back in time?
Can I change that? Can I be?
No, okay, good. I did say May 27th.
Okay. That is, what is that? Memorial Weekend?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
but it's like the only one that they have between now and then.
Hmm.
So I was like, yeah, and I put it's an organization, Jake Tabor, the Independent.
Oh my God.
Please just change your name to Trent Krim.
Right? There's a line on the new Ted Lasso. So Roy Kent goes in there to do one of the interviews or whatever, and he's like, all right, new Trent Krim.
Oh yeah.
Calls him new Trent Krim.
Trent
Uh,
Krim, the Independent.
But the new guy for the Independent is black, so it's funnier to me. Like, that's awesome.
Well, doesn't Ted's like, well, congratulations on the promotion.
Yeah.
I need to get fucking put the password in and then watch it. Because that shit's good.
What was the other one you need to watch? Oh, Dazed and Confused is on my Voodoo.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if you still have that, but
I do.
If you
I
think
have
about
it
it,
somewhere.
if you think about it, you'll remember.
It's hard to remember if you don't forget.
It's true. It's hard. Yeah, that could also be a shirt or a bumper sticker.
I was behind. I wanted to take a picture of it, but I was sure if I pulled my phone out, the motherfucker was gonna notice that I was taking a picture of his stupid shit. It was a hatchback, like a beater hatchback Honda shit box, and it had every conceivable douchebag sticker on the back of it that you could imagine. Like, my other right is your mom.
Right.
If it has tits or tires, I can make it squeal. I'm a mechanic. I'm the guy your girl calls when you can't bust a nut. Louder than your mom last night. Fucking like every fucking single one of these stickers. I'm like, I can't give this guy any potential shine. Like, I can't pull my phone out and have him see, because he's like, someone take a picture of my car. But like, I was behind him so long in traffic, I basically memorized and internalized his entire back window of his fucking camera, and they're all the same color. So it was clear that like he just knows a guy who like makes stickers. He's like, oh yeah, make one of a girl's legs that kind of looks like the McDonald's logo and have it say, I'm loving it.
I can make those stickers.
Yes.
I should
want you to
start
make one
making
that
them for
says,
Dave.
I'll eat your McMuffin.
It's not
Baby,
bad.
I'm gonna butter your biscuit.
I'm gonna butter your bread.
Breakfast is
I'm gonna
24
show you where
hours
the
now.
I'm gonna show you where the wild goose goes.
I should just make stickers that make no sense, like biscuits and gravy today. That's a sticker. I'll just put it on people's cars, and they'll be like, "Where the
What the
fuck did that come from? Why do I have a biscuits and gravy sticker?
Today.
And why is it today? Is it from a specific place?"
It's like I've said a couple times. I read this online once. You know, putting a watermelon on someone's porch in the middle of the night is an inexpensive way to occupy a small part of their mind for the rest of their lives.
Oh, that's awesome. Or I could make stickers that say, I make the milk, and put them on like the Umpqua dairy trucks.
I make the milk.
Oh my
I
God.
make the milk.
That's what I used to
100%.
tell people when I worked there. They're like, what do you do
100%
there?
bull
I make
milk.
the milk.
A bull milk sticker.
Oh, that would also be funny.
Fresh Angus milk.
Wagyu tit cream.
Wagyu Angus tit cream.
Could make one that says like banana, the other white meat.
That's just really funny. I don't know why.
Because it's ridiculous. Makes no sense.
Banana, the other.
And then
white.
you're like, well, it is white.
Yeah,
Is it a meat? Is
and
it a meat? Like, you might think about it for a
The
second.
fruit is a meat of the fruit.
Yeah.
It is like the joke. The joke
Right.
makes sense. The
Yeah.
structure works.
Like an onion.
What
It's
was
like
that?
a parfait.
Oh.
It's like your business and gravy parfait the other day.
Dude, that thing was so weird. Did
Was
you
it
see
good?
that, Dave?
Was it on Snapchat or something on
probably.
the phone? I
It
didn't
was
see
probably
that.
on Snapchat.
Yeah, it was on the phone, so you didn't see it.
Right. No, it was from the log cabin in Roseburg, and it was when I went to go get the bike with my dad on Monday, and he was like, I was gonna have him stop at Wendy's, but he's fucking, I gotta get to the gas station. I was like, okay.
Well, I got to get to Wendy's.
Yeah. So I was like, well, I'll just get something at the log cabin, because I knew he was gonna stop there, and I saw they had biscuits and gravy. And I was like, oh, I'll try that. Let me get a small biscuit and gravy. And they're like, all right. She hands me this fucking coffee cup with a lid on it and a fork sticking through the lid. And I'm like, okay.
Like, excuse me?
But so I had high hopes, though, because there's still, Log Cabin is owned by, or it was owned by Shirtcliff Oil, which owns Freeway Chevron, which has the best biscuits and gravy. This was like that second level of gravy, and then they had just thrown the biscuit in the cup and then filled it up with gravy. So it wasn't terrible, but it was like hide and seek for the biscuit. Like, where the fuck is the biscuit? How am I supposed to get the right ratio of biscuit to gravy when I take my bite? It was just, I don't know. It wasn't terrible, but it was.
It sounds
odd.
suboptimal.
It was not. Yeah, exactly. That's a good way of putting it. What'd you lose?
Well, the vape pen. It is what it is. Both Belay and I are looking for it, and neither one.
Well, you'll probably find it when you get up, because
as soon as I stand, but I don't want to like fucking shift this thing. Because these people, they could have been anywhere in the world, but they're here with us.
Here
We
with us.
appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
Make sure you're, if you want to watch it, you want to see our beautiful faces, you want to look at me dead-eye the camera like this right here, you can watch it on YouTube. You can also watch it on Spotify, but if you want the whole real deal schmacking a meal, and
Look at him, Dave.
hey, look, I'm Dave. But for this episode, this edition of my show with Alex and Jake, good night, universe.
That's a podcast.
Backfats.info.
Go Ducks! Backfats.info.
Backshots.info.
Make sure to go and check out definitelynotsellingdrugs.com.